Hello, everybody. This is Jimmy, your favorite midget, with the small legs, in case you didn't know. I know it's been a while since I've made one of these interview movies. I've been very busy, as you all know. I'm a famous restaurant caterer. We've been doing a booming business, and I'm proud to say that we've added on 3 microwaves to the already full arsenal that we have. So remember, if you need any kind of food reheated, from Jewel or Burkhart's or GFS, we're the man for the job. Okay, so without much further ado, I'd like to introduce our next guest. He's a very good friend of ours. People know him by a couple different names. One is Ricky Boubet, but as we all know him, let's give a big warm welcome to Bob Choester. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Good.
Oh, that's good, Bob. Before we start the interview, is there anything I can get you?
Beer.
Bob, we don't have any beer. Is there anything else I could possibly get you?
Bloody Mary.
Bob, it's 8:30 in the morning. We don't have any booze on here. I could maybe get you a water, or maybe we could just move on with the interview.
Move on.
Okay. So anyway, the reason why I've got Bobby as my guest today is, I don't know if you know, but 2 weeks ago, Saturday, Bob was involved in a very serious car accident, and I'm happy to report that he is doing more than good. He's in great spirits, and everything seems to be okay with Bob, as you can see. Okay, so Bob, could you tell us a little bit about what happened that day in the accident?
No.
Okay, let's keep this going. I'm going to go ahead and tell the story how it went, Bob, and correct me if I'm wrong. 2 weeks ago Saturday, Bob was supposed to be doing a job, but got rained out. So decided to meet his son, Andy, for an impromptu fishing expedition. Just like any other Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, Bob had already had a big bowl of cereal and downed an 18-pack of Miller 64. Now, as everybody knows, an 18-pack of Miller 64 is like drinking maybe 2 regular beers. So Bob figured he was all good as usual. So Bob was then driving down Route 30 in New Lenox, as normally he does, a reckless asshole driving, I'd say, an average speed of probably 78 miles per hour. Bob was coming up to an intersection and slowing down to a mere 65 to 68 when he noticed that a Will County sheriff was making a left-hand turn in front of him. Bob knew at that point he had 2 options and a split-second decision to make. The first option was to let the officer pass by. The second option was to T-bone him and kill him, so there'd be no way for that cop to possibly turn around, do a U-turn, and pull Bob over for a DUI. I found out days later Bob opted for the second option merely because he said it sounded like it was more fun. So Bob proceeded to T-bone the hell out of this Will County sheriff. And as the sheriff did a 360 and ended up into the ditch, Bob got out of his car with a small rag or towel to make sure that in case the officer had not died, Bob was going to finish the deal. But before Bob could finish the deal, the officer ran over and started apologizing to Bob, saying it was all his fault. Bob, in his mind, was thinking, "You stupid fuck. That was me who T-boned you." But Bob, being the smart individual that he was, said nothing. Bob, would you say that represents what happened that day accurately? Or is there any other specific details you can give us?
Nope.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have for today. We want to thank Bob for being here. And next time, we will be interviewing a good friend of ours, Becky Cumby, where we dive deeper into the conspiracy theory that she thinks her husband Tom's going to kill her because she's so goddamn good at everything she does, and it's so much better than what Tom does. Okay, goodbye, everybody.